Look at this seed. It is small, wrinkled, and hard as a stone. When I placed it in the palm of my hand on the very first day, honestly, I felt absolutely no life coming from it. It was cold and silent. If you accidentally saw it lying on the street, you would probably kick it aside or step on it without even noticing. It looked more like an ending than a beginning. And I asked myself, have you ever felt like this seed? Have you ever felt small, invisible, and forgotten by the whole world? You are thrown into a strange environment, covered by darkness, with pressure weighing down on your shoulders from every side. People call that loneliness, but for this seed, I think that is the very first test of existence. I decided to bury it in the ground, and I used the word bury intentionally, because for many people, being covered in dirt is synonymous with death. As I covered the seed with a layer of dark, damp soil, blocking out the last bit of light it could see, I felt like I was performing a cruel ritual. Its world went black. No more sound, no more light, just the heavy weight of the earth and the cold dampness. The first 3 days passed. I brought my camera out, eagerly waiting for a sign. But there was only absolute silence. The ground remained flat. Not a single crack, not a single movement. A week passed. My initial excitement began to turn into anxiety. In this modern world, we have become too accustomed to speed. We send a text message and expect a reply instantly. We post a photo and wait for likes within seconds. We order food and want it delivered while it's still hot. We are addicted to instant results. And because of that, waiting becomes torture. Standing there looking at that silent pot of soil on the 7th day, I began to doubt. Did I do something wrong? Was the seed broken from the start? Did I water it too much or too little? 1,000 questions rang in my head, but the only answer I got was the indifference of the soil. It just lay there, bare and quiet, as if challenging my patience. By day 15, anxiety turned into disappointment. I started to feel like a fool, wasting time on a pipe dream. You know that feeling, don't you? That feeling when you work hard every single day, you stay up late and wake up early, you pour sweat and tears into a project, a business, or a passion, but the result returned to you is a big fat zero. No one cares, no one sees it, and the worst part is, you don't know when this cycle will end. You feel like you are walking in a tunnel with no light at the end. That is the stage where most people would give up. I almost did too. I was about to turn off the camera, dump out the soil, and go back to doing easier things, because human instinct is to seek safety and avoid uncertainty. But then I thought about what was happening beneath that layer of soil that my naked eyes couldn't see. While I was complaining about the slowness, this seed was fighting a life or death battle. To sprout, it is forced to do something incredibly painful. It must break itself. The hard shell that has protected it for so long now becomes its greatest barrier. To grow, it has to accept trauma. It has to let the water soak in, swelling its body until it literally cracks open. Imagine that pain. You have to tear apart your old self, break through your prejudices, your habits, and even your safe ego to let a new version of yourself form. That is a solitary process. No one can do it for that seed. I can water it, I can give it fertilizer, but breaking the shell is its job alone. And there was one more thing I forgot in my impatience: the roots. Before a tree can reach for the sky, it must dig deep into the earth. During those 20 days that I considered meaningless, the seed was not sleeping. It was busy building a foundation. It was sending out tiny white threads of roots, weaving through every crevice of soil, clinging tightly to rocks, searching for groundwater. It understands a law that I had forgotten. The higher you want to rise, the deeper you must be anchored. If it rushed to grow upwards without roots, the single gentle breeze would be enough to knock it down. Its silence was not death, it was preparation. A thorough and humble preparation for a brilliant future. We are the same. The silent pauses in life, the times you feel you are falling behind, the times you are unemployed, heartbroken, or failing, those are not times when life is burying you. Those are times when life is planting you. That is the time for you to grow roots. to learn new skills, to forge your character, to understand yourself better. On day 25, the ground began to change. A tiny crack appeared. If you didn't look closely, you would miss it. But to me, that was the most beautiful crack in the world. It was a silent scream of life. I have won. And then the green sprout emerged. It was bent, weak, and carrying the seed shell on its back. It looked like a hunchback carrying the weight of the world. But look at its strength. It had pushed back a layer of earth hundreds of times heavier than its own body weight to find the light. The moment the first leaf unfurled, shaking off the old shell completely, I felt a powerful vibration in my heart. From a lifeless, dry stone, it was now a green, living entity, soft but resilient. It stood there, trembling in the wind, catching the very first ray of sunlight of its life. 30 days in the dark, 30 days of loneliness, 30 days of fighting with itself. It was all worth it for this single moment. Looking at this tiny plant, I realized that patience is not the ability to wait. Waiting is passive. Patience is the ability to keep a positive attitude and keep working hard even when you don't see the results yet. Patience is believing in your roots even when no one sees your leaves. Maybe right now you are on day 10 or day 20 of your life. You are in the dark. You feel suffocated and lonely. You look around and see your peers have sprouted, have bloomed, while you are still stuck in the same place. You want to quit. You want to accept that you are just a dead seed. But please, listen to me. Don't dig yourself up just to see if you have grown. Don't compare your journey to others. Every flower has its own time zone. Some species sprout after a few days, but there are bamboo trees that spend 5 years underground just to grow a few centimeters, and then explode into a bamboo forest in just a few weeks. The darkness where you are standing is not a tomb, it is a nursery. Keep absorbing nutrients, keep growing your roots, keep enduring the pressure to break your shell of safety. The 30-day journey of this seed has closed, but its journey with the sky has just begun, and so has yours. Do not fear loneliness, because it is in the deepest loneliness that the greatest dreams are given the chance to take shape. Keep going, keep believing, because your time is coming very soon.